In music theory, you hear people talk about a special pattern called the circle of fifths all the time. But what is the circle of fourths? It sounds like the circle of fifths. And why are these patterns always circles? Well, these patterns form circles because music is inherently cyclical. And to show you what I mean, let's look at the circle of fifths first, which will also explain the circle of fourths. So the circle of fifths is just a giant major scale on steroids. And to see that, let's start with a C major scale. So it's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. The first half is 1, 2, 3, 4, and the second half is 5, 6, 7, 8. If you split that pattern in half and start on the fifth note, G, you start the G major scale. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. And then the second half of that, starting on the fifth note of G major, is the D major scale. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. The fifth note of D major is A, and that starts the A major scale, and so on. And to show this in a circular formation, here's the piano keyboard with all of the major scales overlapping, just as we saw. So here, if we take the first half of C major, C, D, E, F, the fifth note is G, and so we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and the G major scale is G, A, B, C. Take the fifth note of that, and it's D, E, F sharp, G. And then the D major scale is D, E, F sharp, G. Start on the fifth note, and you get A, B, C sharp, D, and so on. So really, starting on each fifth note, the circle of fifths is just a circle of fifths. It's not really an inventive name. I guess they could have gotten fancier with it when they came up with that name, but it perfectly describes what we're looking at, which is a circle of fifth notes where each fifth note starts another major scale. It's an adjacent key. So any keys in the circle of fifths like C, G, and F, they're all neighbors in the circle of fifths. They're harmonically related, just as G, red, orange, is made up of equal parts C and D, or red and orange. Red, orange is made up of equal parts red, orange. So the colors are actually perfectly mirroring the same underlying pattern that we see in the circle of fifths. So that's handy, and that explains what the circle of fifths is. And the circle of fifths is, like I say, handy in that it shows all of these harmonic relationships, but it's more than just a pretty diagram. You can apply these patterns in chords and the composition of melodies, because the relationships between these notes inform patterns that you form, like I say, with melodies, with harmonies, and composition as a whole. Circle of fifths is cool, and there's a lot of talk about the circle of fifths. But like I say, the circle of fourths, what is that? What's the difference? Well, the truth is there isn't really any difference. It's actually the exact same pattern. So to show you what I mean, the C major scale, like I say, is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. The fifth note is G major. So if we're going in a clockwise direction, each subsequent fifth progresses in a clockwise direction. The fourths are just going in a counterclockwise direction. So C, D, E, F, the fourth note is F. And so really it's the F major scale is over to the left. So F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, that is the key just to the left of C. And if we start on F right here and we have C, D, or D, if we start on F and we have F, G, A, B flat, the fourth note is B flat, which is over here. So that tells us that that's actually the scale just to the left of that, counterclockwise. So B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. That's the B flat major scale. And let's see if we can see it here a little more easily. So we have B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. The fourth note of B flat is E flat, which is over here. And so if we start here, E flat, F, G, A flat, and then B flat, C, D, E flat, the fourth note of that scale is A flat, which is just over here. So what we're saying is the circle of fourths progresses in a counterclockwise direction. It's just the mirror image of the circle of fifths. The circle of fourths and the circle of fifths are the exact same pattern. And again, knowing the adjacent neighbors in the circle of fourths / circle of fifths, tells you how different keys are harmonically related. And dealing with numbers alone, 1, 4, and 5. So let's say, for example, we're in the key of C. Its fourth is F right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Its fourth is F, which is over here. And its 5 is G, which is over here. So red C is flanked in the circle of fifths by its fourth, F, and its fifth, G. If you were dealing with numbers alone, there's nothing inherently obvious about the numbers 1, 4, and 5 being related, or for that matter, in this example, C, F, and G. Alphabetically, that doesn't make sense. There aren't really any words that form CFG. I mean, what is that? CFG, that's a strange combination. But the colors show red, purple red, and red orange are all neighbors in the circle of fifths. And because the / circle of fourths, and because these keys are all symmetrical, red orange is flanked by red and orange. Orange is flanked by red orange and orange yellow. And so that 1, 4, 5 relationship is consistent across all keys. And whether you're going in a clockwise direction in the circle of fifths or in a counterclockwise direction in the circle of fourths, the same relationships apply. So that's basically the circle of fourths. I know there's a whole lot of fuss about the circle of fifths. You don't hear about the circle of fourths as much. I've heard like trombone players, at least the teacher of some people on that instrument, emphasizes the circle of fourths. I've heard the circle of fourths mentioned. It seems like in the UK, that's maybe more of a thing. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if you first heard of the circle of fifths or if you heard of the circle of fourths. And is this anticlimactic? The fact that the circle of fourths is the same pattern? Maybe a little bit. It's the same pattern. So once you know that, and the fact that music is inherently cyclical, that's why these patterns are always circles, because it's not a linear sequence. When you see it in this layout where it's a circle of fifths or fourths, it's a loop, it's a cycle. Music is inherently cyclical, and there are other circular patterns that we'll look at, but this at least explains the circle of fourths, so it doesn't seem so mysterious. Like I say in the comments, let me know if you heard of the circle of fourths or the circle of fifths first. And there's more in the community on locals, so definitely check out the link in the notes to this video. Lots more content there. So that is all for this video. Hope it makes sense, and I will see you soon.